9-1. What's going on, everybody? Spunky Nights and One coming, guys, another video. Coming at you guys with my Eagles-Chiefs post-game reaction. So the Eagles defeat the Kansas City Chiefs by a score of 21-17. The Eagles defeat the Kansas City Chiefs for the first time in the Andy Reid era. The first time the Eagles have beaten this team since 2009. So 14 years, this team has been a thorn in our side before Andy Reid. During the Andy Reid era, they just completely owned us. The last time the Eagles went to Arrowhead Stadium and beat the Chiefs was 1972, prior to today. Wasn't a pretty game. Wasn't a pretty game at all. It was truly a fight. It was truly a fight. But we already knew that. We already knew that. Two teams that match up very well with each other, and obviously, the two teams that met in the Super Bowl last year, it going the other way last time. For me, this game wasn't about revenge. It was not about revenge. I know the media was pumping this game up as a revenge game. I'm sorry, for me, it was not revenge. I wanted to win this game, obviously, because I want my team to win, but the Eagles have to continue to win right now, because right now, that number one seed in the NFC playoffs, it's a fight. It's a fight for it right now. Eagles are 9-1. The The Detroit Lions, though, are right there on our tail, and they have a game on Thanksgiving against the Green Bay Packers. Obviously, I'm rooting for the Packers in that game. Hopefully the Packers can help us, get a little cushion there. But yeah, tough fight. The Eagles' defense was great in the second half. They did not give up a single point in the second half. Offensively, a lot of things left to be desired out there. I'm gonna go ahead and say this right now. Brian Johnson, I'm not impressed. I'm not impressed by Brian Johnson. He really makes me miss Shane Steichen, because this offense this year has not been efficient. We have not put together a full game yet, and the play calling by Brian Johnson has been very, very questionable, to say the least. The Zion quarterback runs on 3rd and long, like, what the hell are we doing? I just don't understand it. I'm happy we won. Absolutely happy we won. But there's a lot to be desired out there. And what I'm seeing right now for this offense, we're not taking advantage of the opportunities. This defense gave this offense many opportunities to put this game away. They got a couple turnovers on an interception on Patrick Mahomes. Offense just craps the bed. Can't get anything going. Offensive line was just atrocious in that second half. Jalen Hurts was just getting ate up with sack after sack after sack. It was embarrassing. Absolutely embarrassing to watch. This offense right now, I don't know what to say about it. I honestly don't know what to say about it. I just don't. Coming out of a bye week, obviously, having that week off, which we needed, but we came to this game very, very sloppy, and we still won against a great quality opponent, the defending Super Bowl champions. But offensively, we got to figure it out. We have got to figure it out. We have got to be consistent offensively, because this is a game where the Eagles could have put up at least 30 points in this game. There were some opportunities there for them to do so, and they couldn't get it. They couldn't get it together. So I'm happy we won. Don't get me wrong. Finally beating this Chiefs team. Finally beating Andy Reid. It feels great. Like I said, this was not a revenge game for me because of the Super Bowl or anything like that. I'd much rather have that Super Bowl championship than beating the Chiefs in a regular season game. But it feels great to beat them nonetheless. Andy Reid has just had our number. And for most of this game, Andy Reid was taking Nick Sirianni to school. For most of this game. The coaching, the difference in coaching experience was showing big time in this game. But I got to give Sean Desai his credit, man. Defensively, we were getting our butts kicked in that first half. But he made the adjustments, and the Chiefs offense could not they could not score a single point in that second half. So that credit goes to Sean Desai and that defense. Thank goodness that defense, they made the adjustments, and they showed up to play in that second half, because it could have been a nightmare scenario for us. But they did a good job of not of effectively taking away Travis Kelce, the biggest receiving weapon of the best receiving weapon of Patrick Mahomes. They did a great job with that. So, like I said, thank goodness that they came out to play today, man. Thank goodness our defense came out to play in that second half. Now, here's the stats in this game. The numbers for Jalen Hurts, not impressive, but at the end of the day, it didn't matter. Jalen Hurts was 14 for 22, 150 yards, 0 touchdowns. He had one interception, which was a miscommunication between him and A.J. Brown. A play, by the way, where A.J. Brown stripped the ball away, and the Eagles probably should have had that ball, but it is what it is on that one. Rushing, DeAndre Swift, 12 carries for 76 yards, 6.3 average a carry, 1 touchdown. Jalen Hurts ran 2 times for 29 yards, 2.4 yards a run, 2 touchdown runs, including one on a quarterback run option on third down that he ran it for a touchdown. And the last one, the Philly shove at the late in the game. Boston Scott, 2 carries for 8 yards, 4.0 average a carry. Kenneth Gainwell, 1 carry for 1 yard. Receiving, Devontae Smith, 6 catches for 99 yards, including a big bomb downfield from Jalen Hurts that set us up for that go-ahead touchdown. 16.5 average a catch. DeAndre Swift, 3 catches for 31 yards, 10.3 average a catch. AJ Brown, solid, very, very quiet day for him. 1 catch for 8 yards. Julio Jones, 2 catches for 5 yards, 2.5 average a catch. Kenneth Gainwell, 1 catch for 4 yards, 4.0 average a catch. Jack Stoll, 1 catch for 3 yards. Defensively, Kevin Byard finally showed up in this game and made his presence known. 8 tackles and 1 interception. Reed Blankenship, 6 tackles, 1 tackle assist. Zach Cunningham, 6 tackles, 1 tackle assist. Bradley Roby, 5 tackles. Nicholas Morrow, 4 tackles, 1 tackle assist, including a fumble recovery. Milton Williams, 4 tackles, 1 tackle assist. Darius Slade, 4 tackles. Sidney Brown, 3 tackles. Hassan Reddick, 2 tackles, 2 tackle assists. And including the sack on the first drive of the Chiefs offense. Josh Sweat, 2 tackles, 2 tackle assists. Jalen Carter, 2 tackles, 1 tackle assist. Jordan Davis, 1 tackle, 2 tackle assists. James Bradbury, 1 tackle. Marlon Tupoloto, 1 tackle. Fletcher Cox, 1 tackle assist. Punt returns. Britton Covey, 3 returns for 53 yards, 17.7 average return. Jake Elliott, 3 field goals. Braden Mann, 7 punts for 334 yards, 47.7 average a punt, 1 inside the 20. Let's see. Team stats here. The Eagles, they passed for 200. They had 238 total yards. The Chiefs had 336 total yards. Passing yards, the Eagles had 150 passing yards. The Chiefs had 168 passing yards. Rushing, the Eagles had 114 rushing yards. Chiefs 168 rushing yards. Yards per play, Eagles 4.4. The Chiefs 4.5. First downs, Eagles had 16. Chiefs had 23. Third down efficiency, the Eagles were not that good on third down at all today. They were 3 for 11. The Chiefs were 8 for 17. Fourth down efficiency, the Eagles 0-0. The Chiefs 2-3. Total plays, Eagles ran 54. Chiefs ran 74. Sacks allowed, the Eagles gave up 5 sacks. O-line just looked awful pretty much for most of the game, but particularly in that first half. They did get a little bit better in the second half, but yeah. Eagles only got the Mahomes for a sack once. They should have had another one late in the game, but it was a stop nonetheless. 7 punts by the Eagles, 6 punts by the Chiefs. Penalties, the Eagles had 7 for 61 yards. The Chiefs had 7 for 55 yards. Chiefs fumbled once. Both teams threw an interception. Hurts and Mahomes both threw interceptions. Time of possession, Eagles held the ball for 27 minutes and 59 seconds. The Chiefs held it for 32 minutes and 1 second. Okay, let's see. The overview of this game, when it comes to scoring summary, the Chiefs were the first team to get on the board with 5 minutes and 34 seconds in the first quarter. Patrick Mahomes threw a 3-yard touchdown pass to Justin Watson. Harrison Buckler kicked the extra point. Chiefs went up 7-0 there. Eagles responded back after that. They responded back. DeAndre Swift with a 4-yard touchdown run. Jake Elliott kicked the extra point. The score is now 7-7. Late in the second quarter with 1 minute and 45 seconds left, Travis Kelce caught a 4-yard touchdown pass from Patrick Mahomes. Harrison Bucker with the extra point. The score is now 14-7. Kansas City. With no time left on the clock in the second quarter, Harrison Bucker kicked a 43-yard field goal. The score at halftime is 17-7. The Chiefs will not score again for the rest of the game. In the third quarter, with 4 minutes and 5 seconds in the third quarter, Jalen Hurts with a 10-yard touchdown run on the quarterback run option. Design quarterback run. Jake Elliott with the extra point. It is now 14-7. Chiefs still with the lead. In the fourth quarter, the Eagles with the go-ahead score. With 6 minutes and 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter, Jalen Hurts runs with a 1-yard touchdown run. The Philly shove. Jake Elliott with the extra point. 21-7 and 21-17. Eagles go ahead with a go-ahead lead, and the Eagles would not get a lead up. Defense showed up and like I said, this defense really balled out. They really played their butts off in that fourth quarter, in that third and fourth quarter. Second half, the defense, it was a different story. They definitely got the pressure on the Chiefs. A couple penalties that helped us out, that pushed the Chiefs back. The last offensive possession the Chiefs had, it was like 4th and 25. Patrick Mahomes had no choice but to try to throw it downfield, and the Eagles were able to knock the ball away, and they were able to get the ball back and take a couple knees and win this game. So yeah, not a pretty game, but we come to expect that with this team. They have yet to put together a full game this year. As an Eagles fan, it's frustrating, but at the same time, they're winning. They are finding ways to win, and we don't win pretty. We're not going out there running up the score on anybody. We're not blowing anybody out. But we're finding ways to win. We are putting more points on the board than the other team does, and ultimately, that's what matters the most. But I'm gonna say it again, man. Brian Johnson, offensive coordinator. I'm not impressed. I miss Shane Steichen. This offense was more efficient, and we were more consistent last year with Shane Steichen. And I want to give Brian Johnson, I want to be patient with him. I hope that we figure this out and we are more consistent, because the Eagles, we are our worst enemy. There are plenty of opportunities that the Chiefs could have had to win this game. Thank God the defense showed up and balled out in that second half, particularly. But offensive line, like I said, that first half was just atrocious performance by the O-line. And everybody was messing up. Everybody. Nobody was absolved for blame in that first half on the O-line. Everybody was messing up. You could see Jason Kelce and A.J. Brown on the sideline. They were both pretty pissed off, and I don't blame them because that performance in that first half by this offense was awful. Second half, they played better, but still not great. So for me, it's like this, man. I don't mean to be overcritical. I'm happy with a win. I always take a win over a loss any day. But we have got to be more consistent on offense. We have got to be more consistent. The defense was irritating me in the first half, but you're going up against Patrick Mahomes. You're going up against, in my opinion, the best quarterback in the league. They're going to make their plays. But I am damn proud of this defense and the performance that they showed in that second half. The Chiefs were able to move the ball at times that second half, but the defense did not break. The defense did not allow them to score again. So I am damn proud of this defense. I wish they'd be consistent throughout all 4 quarters of the game, though. But Sean Desai, I salute you, man. You made the adjustments, and the fact that Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs offense did not score a single touchdown in the second half. Same thing with the Dolphins, and Tua and the Dolphins. They did not score a point in the second half against us either. So the fact that we held we stopped the Chiefs' offense when it mattered most in that second half. I salute Sean Desai for that. And to finally beat Andy Reid, former Eagles head coach Andy Reid, who has absolutely owned us throughout his coaching career, that feels great. To finally get a win on him, that feels great. Well, like I said, man, there's a lot of things left to be desired. This team continues to make us bite our nails, and really, it's never easy. It's always a nail biter with this team. But they always find not always with the Jets game, but they find a way 9 times out of 10 to get the job done. So I'm gonna enjoy this win, finally beating these damn Chiefs. I'm gonna enjoy this, but I'm not gonna celebrate for too long on this one. It's another game. It's another game that we put in the W column, which is the most important thing. We're still on top of the NFC. We got to defend our NFC title right now. Defend the seed that we're holding on to right now, number 1 seed. And we got a big game coming up next Sunday afternoon, late afternoon game, 4 o'clock, against the Buffalo Bills. Another challenge. In this tough stretch of games coming up, another challenge coming up against the Buffalo Bills here pretty soon. So let's enjoy this win for what it is right now, but let's get ready for these Bills next Sunday afternoon. So the Eagles defeat the Kansas City Chiefs 21-17. First time the Eagles have beaten the Chiefs since 2009. The first time the Eagles have won at Arrowhead Stadium since 1972. And the first time the Eagles have beaten their former head coach, Andy Reid. So, yeah, I'm going to enjoy this win for the next couple of days, but then it's back to get, our focus goes to Buffalo. But as always, before I get out of here, all Chiefs fans, shout out to you guys, man. Another tough battle between our teams. I don't have no hate towards the Chiefs. I have a ton of respect for the organization. So shout out to all Chiefs fans out there. The ones that kept it classy, after the Super Bowl and all that. But yes, another win, 9-1. Let's keep this thing going, baby. Let's go beat these Buffalo Bills next Sunday. Next Sunday afternoon. As always, go Birds. Smoking Eyes on One's out of here. Fly Eagle Fly. Peace.
That's all, folks.